beyond ATC connected.
Zero, landing runway 05 left, departing runway 05 right, transition level 130, numerous cranes in operation around Taoyuan, advise on initial contact, you have information Golf. Taoyuan Airport information Golf, 0936 Zulu, wind 040 at 21, visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 1500, ceiling 4000 broken, 10000 broken, temperature 10, 2.0 tree, QNH 1030, landing runway 05 left, departing runway 05.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, IFR to Fukuoka Airport.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Taipei delivery, expect runway 05 right, Mocha 1 Alpha departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet, squawk tree 10 tree.
Mocha 1 Alpha departure, squawk 3103, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, read that correct. Contact ground 121.6 when ready for push or start.
Will contact ground 121.6 when ready for pushback or engine start. Starwalker 840 Heavy, have a good afternoon, thanks.
You're very welcome. Have a great flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We are delighted to have you with us today. Please take a moment to stow your carry-on items in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. For your safety, larger items should be placed in the overhead bin and smaller items must be securely stored. If you need assistance, our cabin crew is here to help. We'll be pushing back from the gate shortly, so we kindly ask that you take your seat as soon as possible and clear the aisles.
Eva 197 Heavy, Gate Bravo Tree taxi via November 8 Papa 10 Echo, Quebec Bravo Tree.
Gate Bravo 3 via November 8 Papa 10 Echo, Quebec Bravo 3 Eva 197 Heavy.
Air China 196 Heavy at Gate Charlie Tree request pushback. Air China 196 Heavy, Taipei ground, pushback approved, face northeast. Pushback approved, face northeast, Air China 196 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy at Gate Bravo, 6 request pushback.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Taipei ground, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
China Eastern 5005, Gate Bravo, 1 taxi via November 7 November, Papa 10 Echo, Quebec, Bravo 1.
Gate Bravo 1 via November 7 November, Papa 10 Echo, Quebec, Bravo 1 China Eastern 5005.
Air China 196 Heavy ready to taxi to the active. Air China 196 Heavy, runway 05 right taxi via Quebec, Quebec for Sierra, Sierra 2. Runway 05 right taxi via Quebec, Quebec for Sierra, Sierra 2 Air China 196 Heavy.
Welcome aboard this Airbus A350 aircraft. Your safety is our top
FedEx
priority.
5196 Heavy,
Please pay close
request
attention to
pushback.
this important safety briefing.
FedEx 5196 Heavy, Taipei ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southwest.
To release.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, FedEx 5196 Heavy.
We ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever
All
seated.
aircraft be advised, information hotel now current, QNH1030.
Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe.
Singapore 879 Heavy at Gate Delta 10 request pushback and engine start.
Your life vest is under or
Singapore
beside your
879 Heavy, Taipei ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest. Singapore 879 Heavy.
Inflate your vest when exiting the aircraft. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, 4 in front of the wing and 4 behind the wing. In the event of an evacuation,
China Eastern 5002, Gate Delta 3 request pushback.
these are being pointed out by your crew now.
China Eastern 5002, Taipei ground. Pushback approved. Face southwest.
Please take a moment to
Pushback
review the
approved.
safety
Face
factors and
southwest.
information
China Eastern 5002.
We thank you for your attention, and we hope that you enjoy
SmartCat 215, Gate Alpha 1 taxi via November 7 November, Papa 10 Papa, Alpha 1.
Over to Gate Alpha 1 taxi via November 7 November, Papa 10 Papa, Alpha 1 SmartCat 215.
FedEx 519, 6 Heavy, request taxi to the active. FedEx 5196 Heavy, runway 05 right taxi via November 11 November, Papa 10 Papa, Whiskey 2 Quebec 2 Sierra, Sierra 2. Runway 05 right via November 1 November, Papa 10 Papa, Whiskey 2 Quebec 2 Sierra, Sierra 2 FedEx 5196 Heavy. Air China 196 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 129er decimal tree. Contact Tower 129er decimal tree Air China 196 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, runway 05 right taxi via Bravo 6 Quebec, Quebec 4 Sierra, Sierra 2.
Runway 05 right via Bravo 6 Quebec, Quebec 4 Sierra, Sierra 2 Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Singapore 879 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Singapore 879 Heavy, runway 05 right taxi via Papa, Whiskey 2 Quebec 2 Sierra, Sierra 2.
Runway 05 right via Papa, Whiskey 2 Quebec 2 Sierra, Sierra 2 Singapore 879 Heavy.
China Eastern 5002, taxi for departure.
China Eastern 5002, runway 05 right taxi via Papa 8 November, Papa 7 Papa, Whiskey 2 Quebec 2 Sierra, Sierra 2.
Runway 05 right via Papa 8 November, Papa 7 Papa, Whiskey 2 Quebec 2 Sierra, Sierra 2 China Eastern 5002.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is your captain speaking. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to welcome you on board today's flight. We're just about ready for departure, and the weather en route looks generally smooth with some light turbulence, so we're expecting a pleasant flight. We'll keep you updated on our progress throughout the flight, but in the meantime, sit back, relax, and enjoy the in-flight entertainment. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
China Eastern 5002, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, China Eastern 5002.
China Eastern 5002, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, China Eastern 5002.
Air Peach 27, Gate Bravo 1 taxi via November 7 November, Papa 10 Echo, Quebec Bravo 1.
Over to Gate Bravo 1 taxi via November 7 November, Papa 10 Echo, Quebec Bravo 1 Air Peach 27.
Singapore 879 Heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Singapore 879 Heavy.
China Southern 3096 Heavy, at Ram 610 request pushback.
Singapore 879 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 879 Heavy.
China Southern 3096 Heavy, Taipei ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. China Southern 3096 Heavy.
Singapore 879 Heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Singapore 879 Heavy.
Singapore 879 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 879 Heavy.
China Eastern 5002, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. China Eastern 5002. China Southern 3096 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
China Eastern 5002, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. China Eastern 5002.
China Southern 3096 Heavy, runway 05, right taxi via Sierra, Sierra 2.
All right, we'll taxi to runway 05 right via Sierra, Sierra 2 China, Southern 3096 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Taipei Tower 129er decimal tree.
Contact Tower 129er decimal 3 Starwalker 840 Heavy. Have a good afternoon. Starwalker 840 Heavy, ready to go, runway 05 right.
Starwalker 840 Heavy Taipei Tower, wind 040, at 21 runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. Starwalker 840 Heavy.
FedEx 5196 Heavy, holding short, runway 05 right. FedEx 5196 Heavy, hold short of 05 right, departing traffic. Roger, hold short of 05 right for traffic, FedEx 5196 Heavy. FedEx 5196 Heavy, runway 05 right, line up and wait. Runway 05 right, line up and wait, FedEx 5196 Heavy. Singapore 879 Heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Singapore 879 Heavy.
Singapore 879 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Singapore 879 Heavy. Singapore 879 Heavy, holding short, runway 05 right.
Singapore 879 Heavy, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 05 right.
Affirm, hold short of 05 right. Singapore 879 Heavy.
FedEx 5196 Heavy Taipei Tower, wind 040 at 21 runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff, FedEx 5196 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Taipei, departure 128.5.
Contact Taipei, departure 128.5 Starwalker 840 Heavy. Taipei departure, Starwalker 840 Heavy, 1,800 feet.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Taipei departure, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Taipei departure, FedEx 5196 Heavy, 1,500 feet.
FedEx 5196 Heavy, Taipei departure, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, FedEx 5196 Heavy.
Taipei departure, Singapore 879 Heavy, 1,600 feet.
Singapore 879 Heavy, Taipei departure, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190, Singapore 879 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised, information in D, and now current, QNH 1030.
Taipei departure, China Eastern 5002, 1,600 feet.
China Eastern 5002, Taipei departure, good afternoon, identified, climb to 5,900 feet.
Climb to 5,900 feet, China Eastern 5002. Taipei departure, China 73096 Heavy, 1,600 feet.
China 73096 Heavy, Taipei departure, identified, climb to flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140, China 73096 Heavy.
China 73096 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6, have a good afternoon.
Center on 124.6, China 73096 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Taipei Control 124.6.
Center on 124.6, Starwalker 840 Heavy, bye-bye.
Mandarin 395, contact Taipei Control 133.1, have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.1, Mandarin 395, have a good afternoon.
Taipei Control, Starwalker 840 Heavy, out of flight level 162 for flight level 190.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Taipei Control, good afternoon. Identified, climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Mandarin 1274, Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, ready for descent, Mandarin 1274.
Mandarin 1274, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Mandarin 1274.
Mandarin 1274, QNH 1030, expect the ILS Zulu runway 10 with the Zonli transition.
QNH1030, expect the ILS Zulu runway 10 with the Zhongli transition. Mandarin 1274.
Mandarin 1274, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1030, Mandarin 1274.
Cathay 530 Heavy, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Cathay 530 Heavy.
Mandarin 378, Taipei Control, expect Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10.
Expect Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, Mandarin 378.
Mandarin 1274, cleared direct Zhongli, cross Zhongli at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS, Zulu runway 10.
Cleared direct Zhongli, cross Zhongli, at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 10, Mandarin 1274.
Examine Air 816 Heavy, Taipei Control, expect invent 8 X-ray, runway 05.
Expect invent 8 X-ray, runway 05, Diamond Air 816 Heavy.
Taipei Control, Glory 9382, flight level 130.
Glory 9382, Taipei Control, radar contact. Examine Air 816 Heavy, invent 8 X-ray, runway 05, report ready for descent.
Invent 8 X-ray, runway 05, ready for descent, Diamond Air 816 Heavy.
Examine Air 816 Heavy, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Diamond Air 816 Heavy.
Nanjing Control 120.5.
Contact Nanjing Control 120.5 Diamond Air 816 Heavy. Have a good afternoon.
Mandarin 378, Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, ready for descent. Mandarin 378.
Mandarin 378, descend to 3,200 feet, QNH 1030.
Descend to 3,200 feet. Mandarin 378.
Mandarin 378, QNH 1030, expect the ILS, Zulu runway 10 with the Zomley transition.
QNH 1030, expect the ILS Zulu runway 10 with the Zomley transition. Mandarin 378.
Mandarin 378, clear direct Zomley, cross Zomley at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS, Zulu runway 10.
Clear direct Zomley, cross Zomley at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS, Zulu runway 10, Mandarin 378.
Sichu and 3982, contact Nanjing Control 120.5, have a good afternoon.
Center on 120.5 C2 and 3982.
Taipei Control, FedEx 5196 Heavy, descending flight level 188 for flight level 180.
FedEx 5196 Heavy, Taipei Control, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, FedEx 5196 Heavy.
Mandarin 1274, contact Songshan Tower 126.3.
Over to Tower 126.3 Mandarin 1274.
Cathay 451 Heavy, contact type A approach 125.1.
Contact Taipei approach 125.1 Cathay 451 Heavy.
Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Hulong 1 Echo, runway 10, ready for descent. Glory 9382.
Glory 9382, descend to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130, Glory 9382.
Cathay 530 Heavy, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 1030, Cathay 530 Heavy.
Glory 9382, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1030.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1030, Glory 9382.
Cathay 531 Heavy, Taipei Control, expect Drake 1 Alpha, runway 05 left.
Expect Drake 1 Alpha, runway 05 left, Cathay 531 Heavy.
Mandarin 378, contact Songshan Tower 126, decimal tree.
Contact Tower 126, decimal tree Mandarin 378, bye-bye.
China Southern 3096 Heavy, contact Nanjing Control 120, decimal 5, have a good afternoon.
Contact Nanjing Control 120, decimal 5, China Southern 3096 Heavy.
Chu and 3784, contact Nanjing Control 120, decimal 5, bye-bye.
Center on 120, decimal 5, Chu and 3784.
Glory 9382 QNH 1030, expect the ILS Zulu runway 10 with the Zomley transition.
QNH 1030, expect the ILS Zulu runway 10 with the Zomley transition. Glory 9382.
Glory 9382, clear direct Zomley, cross Zomley, at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 10.
Clear direct Zomley, cross Zomley, at or above 3,200 feet, cleared ILS Zulu runway 10, Glory 9382.
Air China 196 Heavy, contact Nanjing Control 120, decimal 5, bye-bye.
Contact Nanjing Control 120, decimal 5, Air China 196 Heavy, have a good afternoon.
Taipei Control, Singapore 879 Heavy, through flight level 180 for flight level 190.
Singapore 879 Heavy, Taipei Control identified, climb to flight level 400.
Climb to flight level 400, Singapore 879 Heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 123 decimal 9er.
Center on 123 decimal 9er, Starwalker 840 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 840 Heavy, through flight level 305 for flight level 390.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Kobe Control identified. Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 119.3.
Center on 119.3, Starwalker 840 Heavy. Kobe Control, Starwalker 840 Heavy, through flight level 332 for flight level 390. Star Walker 840 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact. Double Bold 6003, contact Kobe Control 123.9 bye-bye.
Contact Kobe Control 123.9 double gold 6003, bye-bye.
Cool Red 9048, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Center on 1 tree, 2 decimal tree, Cool Red 9048.
Cool Red 8986, contact Kobe Control 132.3.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3 Cool Red 8986.
Kobe Control, United 871 Heavy, flight level 330. United 871 Heavy, Kobe Control, radar contact. Star Walker 840 Heavy, contact Kobe Control 132.3. Center on 132.3 Star Walker 840 Heavy, have a good afternoon. Kobe Control, Star Walker 840 Heavy, good afternoon, flight level 390.
Star Walker 840 Heavy, Kobe Control identified. Ciba 128, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, Ciba 128. Bye-bye.
Kobe Control, Dynasty 7727, good afternoon, 1,900 feet.
Dynasty 7727, Kobe Control, good afternoon, identified. Continue climb to 4,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
Continue climb to 4,000 feet, QNH 1009er, Dynasty 7727.
Greater Bay 344, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6 bye-bye.
Center on 132.6 Greater Bay 344. Have a good afternoon.
All Nippon 1216 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6 bye-bye.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6, all Nippon 1216 Heavy.
Cool Red 9048. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Cool Red 9048.
Greater Bay 323. Contact Kobe Control 119.3. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 119.3 Greater Bay 323. Bye-bye.
Kobe Control, J Ocean 62. Good afternoon. Flight level 330. J Ocean 62, Kobe Control. Radar contact.
Kobe Control, Starwalker 863. Good afternoon, 2,000 feet.
Starwalker 863, Kobe Control. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Continue climb to 4,000 feet. QNH 1030.
Continue climb to 4,000 feet. QNH 1030, Starwalker 863.
Starwalker 840 Heavy. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6. Starwalker 840 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 840 Heavy. Flight level 390.
Starwalker 840 Heavy. Fukuoka Control identified. All Nippon 1216 Heavy, Fukuoka Control. Expect Hana Kilo, runway 34 right.
Expect Hana Kilo, runway 34 right, all Nippon 1216 heavy.
Fukuoka Control, Singapore 622 Heavy, good evening, flight level 390.
Singapore 622 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Fukuoka Control, Skymark 508, flight level 390.
Skymark 508, Fukuoka Control, radar contact.
Fukuoka Control, Cool Red 8986, flight level 340.
Cool Red 8986, Fukuoka Control, identified. Cool Red 9048, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er.
Center on 118.9er, Cool Red 9048, bye-bye. Fukuoka Control, Simon Air 840, flight level 300.
Simon Air 840, Fukuoka Control, identified. All Nippon 1216 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1, all Nippon 1216 Heavy. Have a good evening.
Japan Air 3642, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Japan Air 3642, bye-bye.
Skymark 508, Fukuoka Control, expect Hana Kilo, runway 34 right.
Expect Hana Kilo, runway 34 right, Skymark 508.
Cool Red 8986. Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er.
Center on 118.9er, Cool Red 8986. Starwalker 840 Heavy approaching our top of descent, ready for lower.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Iskap Kilo, runway 34 right, descend to 2000 feet, QNH 1025.
Iskap Kilo, runway 34 right, descend to 2000 feet, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Sky, Mark 308. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5 Sky Mark 308.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 126.1.
Center on 126.1 Starwalker 840 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Starwalker 840 Heavy, descending via Iskap Kilo, flight level 364.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Fukuoka Control identified.
Fukuoka Control, Skymark 508, descending via Hana Kilo, flight level 305.
Skymark 508, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. All Nippon 1216 Heavy, contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65.
Contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65, all Nippon 1216 Heavy.
Fukuoka Control, Oriental Bridge 2, good evening, 4,000 feet.
Oriental Bridge 2, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Fukuoka Control, Jin Air 266, through 1,000 feet for 4,000 feet direct invok. Jin Air 266, Fukuoka Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 280. Climb to flight level 280, Jin Air 266. Mark 508. Contact Fukuoka. Approach 119.65.
Contact Fukuoka. Approach 119.65. Sky Mark 508.
Fukuoka Control, Air Peach 528, crossing 6,100 feet for 9,000 feet.
Air Peach 528, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Continue climb to 9,000 feet, QNH 1025.
Continue climb to 9,000 feet, QNH 1025 Air Peach 528.
All Nippon 670 Heavy, Fukuoka Control, expect Garden 1 Hotel, runway 34 left.
Expect Garden 1 Hotel, runway 34 left, all Nippon 670 Heavy.
Jin Air 266, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er.
Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er, Jin Air 266. Have a good evening.
Oriental Bridge 2, Fukuoka Control, expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32.
Expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32, Oriental Bridge 2.
All Nippon 670 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, all Nippon 670 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, News Sky 37, flight level 183.
News Sky 37, Fukuoka Control, identified.
Oriental Bridge 2, radar vectors, ILS, Zulu runway 32, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32, ready for descent. Oriental Bridge 2.
Oriental Bridge 2, Nagasaki landing runway 32.
Nagasaki, landing runway 32, Oriental Bridge 2.
Oriental Bridge 2QN H1026, expect radar vectors for ILS, Zulu runway 32.
QNH1026, expect radar vectors for ILS, Zulu runway 32, Oriental Bridge 2.
Fukuoka Control, Skymark 25, descending via Kirin Delta, 1,100 feet.
Skymark 25, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Orange Liner 616, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Orange Liner 616.
Fukuoka Control, Fuji Dream 207, descending via Kirin Delta, 10,700 feet.
Fuji Dream 207, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Fuji Dream 207, contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65.
Contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65, Fuji Dream 207.
Skymark 25, contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65.
Contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65, Skymark 25.
Fukuoka Control, Alpha Wing 529, descending via Casma, flight level 133.
Alpha Wing 529, Fukuoka Control, radar contact. Air Peach 528, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Center on 132.5, Air Peach 528.
Alpha Wing 529, contact Kumamoto, approach 127.0.
Contact Kumamoto, approach 127.0, Alpha Wing 529.
Fukuoka Control, Fuji Dream 148, climbing 7,200 feet for 10,000 feet.
Fuji Dream 148, Fukuoka Control, good evening, radar contact, climb to 1,000 feet, QNH 1025.
Climb to 1,000 feet, QNH 1025, Fuji Dream 148.
News, Kai 37 QNH 1026, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 32.
QNH 1026, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 32 news, Kai 37.
Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie, Fukuoka Control, expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32.
Expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32, Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie.
News Sky 37, descend to flight level 070 vectors for the approach.
Descend to flight level 070, news Sky 37.
Alpha Wing 374, Fukuoka Control, expect card south, runway 36.
Expect card south, runway 36, Alpha Wing 374.
News Sky 37, Fukuoka Control, expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32.
Expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32, news Sky 37.
Shanghai Air 822, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er. Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er, Shanghai Air 822. Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie, radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 32, ready for descent, Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie.
Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie, Nagasaki Airport landing runway 32.
Nagasaki Airport, landing runway 32, Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie.
News, Kai 37, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1026, news Kai 37.
Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie, QNH 1026, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 32.
QNH 1026, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu runway 32, Oriental Bridge 0 Romeo Charlie.
Airspring 6240, contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er.
Contact Fukuoka Control 118.9er, Airspring 6240, bye-bye.
Alpha Wing 374, card south, runway 36, report ready for descent.
Card south, runway 36, ready for descent, Alpha Wing 374.
Alpha Wing 374, descend to 3,500 feet, QNH 1013.
Descend to 3,500 feet, Alpha Wing 374.
Alpha Wing 374, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Alpha Wing 374.
Coronair 407 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.6.
Center on 132.6, Coronair 407 Heavy.
News, Kai 37, descend to 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 feet, News Sky 37.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1025.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH1025 Starwalker 840 Heavy.
News, Kai 37, descend to 2,600 feet.
Descend to 2,600 feet, News Kai 37.
News, Kai 37, 3 miles from Fukuoka, turn right, heading 285, maintain 2,600 feet until established, cleared ILS, Zulu runway 32.
Turn right, heading 285, 2,600 feet until established, cleared ILS, Zulu runway 32, News Kai 37.
News, Kai 37, contact Nagasaki Tower 126.2, have a good evening.
Over to Tower 126.2 News, Kai 37.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65.
Contact Fukuoka, approach 119.65 Starwalker 840 Heavy. Fukuoka, approach Starwalker 840 Heavy. Good evening, 9,700 feet, we have whiskey on board.
Starwalker 840 Heavy Fukuoka, approach QNH1025, expect the ILS runway 34 right with the Kigis transition.
QNH1025, expect the ILS runway 34 right with the Kigis transition. Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Starflyer 53, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, Starflyer 53.
Starflyer 53, cleared direct Desai, cross Desai at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 right.
Clear direct Desai, cross Desai at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 right, Starflyer 53.
Sky Mark 508, contact Fukuoka Tower 118.4.
Contact Tower 118.4 Sky Mark 508.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, cleared direct Kigis, cross Kigis at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 right.
Clear direct Kigis, cross Kigis at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 34 right Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Japan Air 3642, contact Fukuoka Tower 118.4.
Contact Tower 118.4 Japan Air 3642.
Starflyer 53, contact Fukuoka Tower 118.4.
Over to Tower 118.4 Starflyer 53.
Fukuoka, approach. Ibex 88, 9,900 feet with the numbers.
Ibex 88 Fukuoka, approach. QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 34 right with the Dazai transition.
QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 34 right with the Dazai transition. Ibex 88.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Tower 118.4.
Contact Tower 118.4 Starwalker 840 Heavy. Fukuoka Tower, Starwalker 840 Heavy, ILS runway 34 right.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, Fukuoka Tower, continue.
Wilco, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
Clear of conflict.
2,500. 2,000.
All aircraft be advised information X-ray now current. QNH 1026. Japan Air 3642, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Japan Air 3642.
Starflyer 53, go around. Fly runway center lane. Maintain 4,000 feet.
Going round. Fly runway center lane. Maintain 4,000 feet. Starflyer 53.
Starflyer 53, contact Fukuoka. Approach 119.65.
Contact Fukuoka. Approach 119.65. Starflyer 53. Speak soon.
Starwalker 840 heavy. Wind tree 25 at 1 tree runway tree 4 right cleared to land.
Runway 34 right cleared to land. Starwalker 840 heavy.
One thousand.
Fukuoka Tower, IBEX 88. ILS runway tree 4 right.
IBEX 88, Fukuoka Tower, continue.
Roger, IBEX 88.
Four hundred. 300. 100 above. 200 minimum. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 10, 5.
Starwalker 840 heavy, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Starwalker 840 heavy.
Starwalker 840 heavy, contact ground 121.7.
Ground 121.7 Starwalker 840 heavy, bye-bye. Starwalker 840 heavy, request taxi to company gate.
Starwalker 840 heavy, gate 54 taxi via Echo 5 Alpha 3 Echo 4. Hold short runway 34 right.
Gate 54 via Echo 5 Alpha 3 Echo 4. Hold short runway 34 right, Starwalker 840 heavy.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, cross runway 34 right at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Echo 5 Alpha 3 Echo 4. Hold short runway 34 right.
Cross runway 34 right at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Echo 5 Alpha 3 Echo 4. Hold short runway 34 right, Starwalker 840 Heavy.
And the seatbelt sign has been turned off. We remind you to check around your seat for any personal belongings before you leave the aircraft. On behalf of the crew, thank you for flying with us today, and we look forward to welcoming you again soon.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, holding short 34 right.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, cross runway 34 right at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Echo 4 Charlie 2. Hold short runway 34 left.
Cross runway 34 right at Echo 4. Continue taxi via Echo 4 Charlie 2. Hold short runway 34 left. Starwalker 840 Heavy. Starwalker 840 Heavy, holding short 34 left.
Starwalker 840 Heavy, cross runway 34 left at Charlie 2. Continue taxi via Charlie 2 Whiskey 3 Bravo.
Cross runway 34 left at Charlie 2. Continue taxi via Charlie 2 Whiskey 3 Bravo. Starwalker 840 Heavy.
ABEX 88, ramp 13 taxi via Echo 6 Alpha 3.
Ramp 13 via Echo 6 Alpha 3 ABEX 88.